guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing like a get ready with me Q&A type of thing. So I'm going to be doing my makeup and I'm going to be doing basically my everyday makeup but with an eyeshadow look, and I'm going to be answering some questions so you guys can get to know me because obviously y'all don't know me. So let me start. So it's pretty much just my basic makeup. Everything that was in my everyday makeup tutorial is what is going to be on this aside eyeshadow. So let me start with some questions. Actually, I'll just wait until my foundation so I can start. Okay, so now my foundation's on. I'm going to start with the questions. So I asked on my Instagram and my Snapchat, and then I just searched up a couple random questions, some Q&A questions for my YouTube channel. And so if you already don't follow me on Instagram, let me put it right here. Go follow me. And so I'm going to start off with the questions that were from my Instagram. So, when did you become involved with makeup and what has inspired you to stay on that path? So, I pretty much got involved with makeup ever since I was a kid. Like ever since I was a kid, I loved makeup. Like I would be one of those kids that instead of like playing outside or whatever, I wanted to play makeup with my friends. And so, that's how I started with that. And right now, currently, I'm actually in cosmetology, so I'm going to get my cosmetology license when I graduate high school. So I'm in this program, and it's called a CCTE school. And so what you do is that you get involved, like you enroll in everything, it's a part of your school. What you do is that you're involved with like the state, and you get your license at the end of the year if you pass the state exam. And so that's what I'm currently doing right now. So I can have my cosmetology license by the time I'm out of high school and already have that ready so I can become a makeup artist. There's several ways that I'm thinking of going that way. So I'm thinking of either working in a salon and being a makeup artist, or if I rather work in a funeral home and do dead people's like hair and makeup and all that, because I am going towards a criminology pathway for my career, and that would kind of help me out if I were to do that. So, next question. How tall are you? So, it depends on the way I'm standing because I actually have scoliosis. So, it's kind of hard to stand straight, right? And so, if I just regularly stand up how I would normally stand, then I'm about like 4'11", maybe if it's a bad day, like 4'10". But if I were to actually stand up straight, I would be 5 feet tall, which is pretty short, but both my parents are really short. So, my favorite memory, if I were to choose a favorite memory, let's see, I think it would be, well, I don't have any like specific favorite memory, but when I was younger, my brothers, they used to take me ice skating a lot, and I just always really enjoyed that. My brother Enrique, he always took me ice skating, just like for fun and all that, and I just have really good memories about that. So my full name is Shada Yasmin Ahmad. And so what my name means is, Shada means aroma in Arabic. My dad is Arabic. He is from Palestine. And so my mom, because my dad is Arabic, she wanted to pick an Arabic name. And she looked through like those books like for Arabic names for babies and all that. And she chose Shada, which means aroma, and then she chose my middle name, Yasmin, so it would mean aroma of Yasmin. I mean, it's kind of cool, kind of pretty. It's a different name than most people have. What's your favorite part about doing makeup, and does doing someone else's makeup make you happy? Yes. So, my favorite part of doing makeup is pretty much that it gives you like a kind of like confidence boost, you know? Like me personally, I just really love makeup because it gives me that confidence boost that I need, you know? A lot of girls, like I'm not saying like they need makeup, but just I'm saying a lot of girls, they do feel like makeup helps them be more confident, and that's the case with me. And so I do enjoy doing other people's makeup. I really like it. The only thing is that I haven't had many chances to do other people's makeup. I've done my best friend's makeup for her dance recitals a couple times. And that's the only time I guess I've ever done other people's makeup aside like if we're here at the house. I always chose, like, instead of, like, going out or whatever, like, I'd rather stay here with my friends and, like, do their makeup and, like, get ready and all that. Just for fun. Like, we don't even go anywhere. Like, I just choose to do their makeup for fun, you know? So someone sent me we should collab for a video. Yeah, we should totally collab. Just, like, text me on Instagram. Tell me the details. We can do that. I mean, I'm barely starting, so it's not really, like, really a collab because I'm barely on my second video. I, like, literally posted a video 2 months ago, and I went out of town, and I was like, never again. Like, I just didn't do it. Okay, so next question is, do I have a boyfriend? Yes, I do have a boyfriend, and I posted this on Instagram. He sent me this question, so yeah. Okay, so next, if you could live anywhere, where would you live? So this has always been a thing of mine. I really, really love Japan. And I just like everything about it. Like, I just like the way people dress over there. Like, I guess the culture. I don't know, everything's just kind of so different than the United States. And I'd be really interested in living over there. And actually, on my sophomore year, I was going to do the foreign exchange program and do a year in Japan. But what happened was that I was homeschooled freshman year, and I did have a lot of absences because there was some health issues going on. And so because of all the absences, it couldn't be possible to do the foreign exchange program, which was pretty upsetting, but it's okay. I can do it some other time, you know? Okay, the next question is, what is your biggest fear? My biggest fear used to be fire. Like, I used to be so terrified of fire because I had this one bad experience, like, in a church where my mom wanted me to, like, light the candles, like, in the, I don't know what it's called, but it's, like, for Catholic. I forgot what it was called. But she wanted me to do that, and I almost burned the church, almost, like, literally. Like, I dropped the match, and then I started, like, it was, like, lighting other fires and everything, and that really scared me. But I've gotten over that since. I literally touch fire now just because I think it's cool. So, but actually, I didn't answer the question. So I guess now my biggest fear, I really don't like insects or anything like that. I guess that's what my biggest fear now is. I also don't like fireworks. Like, I can look at fireworks from afar. Like, I'm okay with that. I don't mind. But if I'm close enough to where, like, I feel, like, the vibrations of the fireworks and, like, I can hear them, I cannot do it. Like, I just get so scared. And I absolutely hate it. Because I had a bad experience with my brothers. They took me to go light fireworks when I was younger. And it was a pretty bad experience. Like, I still remember it. And so that happened. So my favorite family vacation. If I have a favorite family vacation, I don't know. So here's the thing. My brothers are a lot older than me. So we never took any family vacations together, I guess. Because by the time I was born, they were already almost going to graduate high school. And by the time I was, like, old enough, like, older, they were already in college. One of them was in college. And so we haven't really taken any family vacations together. I guess if I were to pick, like, a favorite family vacation, which would be with my mom, it's when we went to Miami when I was, like, 6 years old. We stayed there for, like, 2 weeks. And yeah. Okay, so next question. My next question here is, what makes you really angry? Okay, so what makes me really angry is that I really don't have patience. And people who, like, purposely, those people that, like, they know you don't have patience or whatever, like, they like pushing your buttons. That's what makes me really angry. Like, if I had to choose a specific thing, is that. Or another thing is that those people that cannot admit they're wrong. Like, here's the funny thing. So I'm one of those people who never admits they're wrong. Like, I will argue my point until it is proven that I'm right. But I also am the type of person who doesn't like those people that won't admit they're wrong. So that's pretty ironic, hypocritical, one of those. But it is what it is. That's just how I am. Okay, so next question is, what is your favorite thing about yourself? If I had to choose, like, a favorite thing about myself, well, it depends, because physically, I guess I would choose my eyebrows. Like, that's, like, my main thing. I've also been told that I have, like, a really small waist. That's another thing that is like a good feature of mine. But I'm also really petite, so like I guess I would imagine I'd have a small waist either way. Like I'm really small. Like I barely weigh anything. I'm only like 5 feet, so. But a thing that's like my favorite about me, like personality-wise, character-wise, I guess, is that I'm caring, but I'm not like I'm very, very loving, but I'm not the like physical type of like, oh, come here, like, let me hug you, let me be on you. I'm the type of person that like, I will make sure you're doing good. Like I want to make sure you're doing the best you can. I want to make sure that you're the best version of yourself. Like I will go like out of my way to make sure that you're doing good. So I'm a very loving person, but I'm not physically loving. It's more of like, I want to make sure you're good. I'm really, I don't know how to explain it. That's what it is. Okay, so for eyeshadow, I'm going to be using one of these two palettes. I'm going to be using the Crown Beauty Pro palette and the Ace Beauty. These are both palettes that I got in BoxyCharm because I used to be subscribed to BoxyCharm. So I'm going to start doing my eye makeup. But here's some more questions. Who is your favorite actor? My favorite actor at the moment is, I can't remember his name, hold on. Aidan Gallagher, the one from Umbrella Academy. He is currently for sure my favorite actor. Yeah. Okay, so here's something. So I don't wear a lot of eye makeup. So if I'm doing eyeshadow, I don't prime my eyes. I really just kind of just put it on my eyelids. I don't prime my eyes because I really don't feel the need to, because it's not like I'm doing like a big eyeshadow look. I really just use like maybe a couple shades at most of browns or oranges and stuff like that. And I really don't need to prime my eyelids for that because then they look really flat. So I just did a shade of orange from this palette. And then, who is your favorite actress? If I had to pick a favorite actress, I guess it would be Cami Mendes from Riverdale, because she really she had like no start. Like it's just really cool how she basically like started on Riverdale. Like she had never done any other shows. She had never done like commercials or anything like that before Riverdale. Like what she did one commercial, which was for IKEA. She had literally one 15-second IKEA commercial, and actually was just in Riverdale, which blew up, which was pretty cool. That's why I guess she's my favorite actress. So what is your favorite drink? My favorite drink is probably either tea or like iced tea, just like any kind of iced tea, or Dr. Pepper. It would probably be Dr. Pepper like at the number one. But I don't really drink soda anymore because my parents are against me drinking so much soda, because I do have a lot of sugar quite often, so that is a problem. My favorite fairy tale. My favorite fairy tale, I don't know if I'm being honest. Like if I really had to pick one, I guess it would be... Okay, so here's the thing. I actually find like the original stories of Disney princesses cooler than like the Disney versions. Like for example, like how the original version of like Cinderella was that the stepsisters like cut their toes in order so they could like fit into the shoe, but then the prince noticed and so they got sent back. I guess that was my favorite one. Or like how Ariel, she turned into foam because she wasn't allowed to go back into the ocean or something like that. Like it was something like that, something similar, because of the fact of like what the spell that Ursula put on her. So she couldn't go back in the ocean, and every time she walked, felt like she was walking on knives, and it was super painful, and she didn't have her voice or anything. So she ended up going back to the ocean and just turning into like sea foam. I guess those two would be my favorite fairy tales. That's not really like a fairy tale, I guess. Oh, okay. If I were to pick one, it would be Maleficent. I like that one. My favorite ice cream flavor. My favorite ice cream flavor is, what's it called? Cookies and cream. I mean, not cookies and cream. Cookie dough. There you go. yeah, if I were to choose a favorite ice cream flavor, it's definitely cookie dough. So my favorite physical activity. So I really like basketball, which is pretty funny because I'm really short. But if I'm being honest, I'm actually kind of good. Like, I'm not good at playing like against other people because obviously it's kind of hard. My height is a disadvantage. But if I were to, like, if we play like all around the world or whatever, that kind of game, we shoot hoops, I actually do pretty good. Like, not gonna lie, I do really good. And so that is my favorite physical activity. So next question is, what is your favorite type of clothing? My favorite type of clothing, I guess, really is pretty basic. Like, I don't dress like out there. Like, I'm not like those girls who have like so much style and dress like so good. Like, that's not me. If I'm honest, I almost dress the same, I feel like, every day. Like, in summer or in spring, I feel like I literally look the same every day. Because if you look at my closet, everything I own is pretty much flower patterned. So almost everything is flower patterned, and that's what my closet looks like. So I literally wear jeans or like a skirt or something and like flower blouse or something. I also used to dress like an e-girl. Let's not talk about that though. Like, I literally would dress like an e-girl every day, to the point where people thought that I was like one of those girls that like only talked about anime, and that I was like one of those girls who could like just not talk about anything else. But that was absolutely not the case. Like, I watch anime, yeah, but I don't watch it like religiously. Like, I'll watch it every now and then, but that's it. That's like, even though I don't dress like this anymore, like, I still will kind of. Like, I'll wear like the plaid skirts and the knee-high socks and like a white t-shirt or something to go with it. That's pretty much my style. How old am I? Obviously, that is pretty much an important question, actually. So I am 17, but I'm gonna be 18 pretty soon. Like, in January 13, which is my birthday, obviously, I will be 18. But for now, I'm still 17, still not an adult technically. And so I'm not driving yet. I'm gonna start taking driver's ed pretty soon, actually. I'm gonna start like next month, I think, or even not even in a month. Like, it's really soon that I'm gonna start driver's ed. My parents are like, you need to learn how to drive now. Like, at first I feel like they really weren't about it. Like, they were kind of nervous about it actually, but now they're like, no, you need to drive. Like, they're tired of taking me everywhere. Like, I really don't do eyeshadow. Like, I'm not the type of person that wears eyeshadow, so this really is just me kind of winging it. Like, this is what I do, like, pretty often if I do wear eyeshadow. Let's see, I'm gonna check my Instagram and Snapchat to see if anyone else has sent me questions. Okay, so I'm gonna answer one last question unless I come up with anything else on my own. So basically, let's see, what is your favorite way to pass time? I guess my favorite way to pass time literally is just sleep. Like, I don't have hobbies really. I don't have activities or anything. So I literally, if I'm bored, I just sleep. Or I go on YouTube and just watch videos. Okay, so now I'm just going to be doing my bottom mascara, putting on some lipstick, and I am done. Okay, so here's what I do for my lips actually. I don't think I mentioned this in my last video. For my lips, I like to overline just a little bit. Instead of going all the way to where your mouth connects, I kind of cut it off right here. And I do the same for the bottom. And it gives you like the look of like a little bit of a fuller lip without having to overline your lips like extremely. Like, I really barely go outside the line. But see, look how small my lips looked prior, and look how big they look now. Like, it's a big difference. I feel like I really didn't look at the camera today, but it's really hard to look like at the camera and then answer questions that are on your phone down here, and then do your makeup all at the same time. Like, I don't know how YouTubers, I closed my mirror. I don't know how YouTubers do that. Like, there's just so much going on that my brain is like, what are you doing? Like, I'm just gonna have to hold up the mirror because I can't figure this out. And so here's the thing, I had already filmed a video before. Like I filmed one a couple days ago, if not like maybe a week ago. And so I was filming and in the middle of it, my camera died. And I was literally almost done. Like I was so close to being done. Like I was already more than midway through. And I was just doing like a regular makeup tutorial. Like I was just gonna do basically what I did today, but without the Q&A. And my camera ended up dying and I was so upset. And I didn't have time to like go and charge it and just like wait. Because I was like, what's the point? And I had an appointment anyways. Because I had to get blood drawn. Because I had been sick lately. Like, I don't know what was going on. Someone's having a party and they shouldn't be. My SD card got full. So last time my battery died. And now my SD card got full. I'm gonna be really upset if it didn't record. Like, I'm gonna be ready to throw hands. This is my get to know me video. I feel like there's not much interest. Anyways, yeah, as I was saying, I'm not in like much activities or anything. Like I'm not the type of person who's like super school involved. Like today, like not today. This is gonna be the first year I'm actually like involved in school. Like other years, I'm like, oh, I don't feel like joining this or I don't feel like joining that. Like I want to, but I hate doing stuff alone. And so this year I actually got someone to join everything with me. So I'm so far in FCCLA, but I'm also in student council. And I'm going to be doing that. And I was going to join robotics, and then I asked someone if he could tell the coach to put me on the debate team, like if there's still time, but then he never answered. So we'll see if I'm in the debate team or not. But so far I'm in 2 clubs. Maybe, perhaps, possibly cheer if she decides to do it. I don't know, we'll see. And then obviously I'm in cosmetology. So here's like the final look of my hair. I'm going to put in like a picture of what my hair used to look like and what it looks like now. So I got highlights. My inspiration was Madison Beer. And so when I first saw my hair, I was like, I don't know if I like this. I'm not Madison Beer. I think it looks pretty good. I just had to get used to it because I also got bangs. I wanted the curtain bangs, like the ones that the TikTokers have. I ended up just getting bangs. Like, I kind of told her, I was like, you do whatever you think suits me. And so this is what she did. So I'm going to insert the picture that I use as inspiration, and this is what I got. I mean, I'm pretty happy with the results. Obviously, it does look better when I do it curled, like I did in the last video. But I'm trying to not put heat on my hair. Okay, so this is the finished look. I'm going to zoom in a little bit so you guys can see how I'm looking. So I did the eyeshadow look. It's mainly browns and the eyeliner, and the rest is pretty much the same of my everyday makeup tutorial. And so this is the finished result, and that is it for the video. I hope you guys enjoyed getting to know me. Thank you guys for watching my video.